Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets of Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles. Great Millstone taught us His truth, that truth is sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick, I want to touch on this video, this article you see on the screen. And I'm also, I might link another video that this guy what is his name, Off Grid Desert Farming did concerning this topic. But it says military, or it says visit Ukraine to a day. That's the article. It says military registration of women from October 1st will women be called up for military service. So they're saying that starting October 1st, these women will be drafted into the military in Ukraine. And the reason why is because over 200,000, majority of the so-called men in Ukraine have died, in this war, or either have been seriously wounded to the point where they can't fight anymore. And Ukraine is getting their ass beat by Russia right now, and to the point where they have to call the women. And these women are not trained. These women are civilians, and they're putting them on the battlefield to be destroyed. So, and America's main goal for this war with Russia and Ukraine was to weaken Russia. So that the way they see it, these Ukrainians are expandable. And as far as their women as well. So you're gonna have these G.I. Janes out there at war, getting slaughtered. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, man. Listen, man, just look at this woman, man. I wouldn't doubt it if these Russian troops are just gonna pop these women and send them back pregnant, man. And that's gonna be mercy. That's gonna be mercy, man. But we coming into a time where ultimately all you women, you proud ass women, you feminists, you privileged ass women are gonna be sent to war, man. You women are gonna be in for a rude awakening. Ain't gonna be no more, chivalry is gonna be dead, man. Ain't gonna be no more, somebody open the door for you, somebody, putting their coat down over a puddle for you. Now you gonna be in that puddle, clutching a damn 50 cal, out there, pretty much. Sorry, like my music is going all over this right now. But you're gonna be pretty much out there, just like the men. You want equal rights with equal fights, and these militaries are going to send you women off to war. You had over here in America, they was talking about it recently too, where people are going to be getting drafted into war. So I'm gonna grab a couple of scriptures. I'm gonna make this too long. And like I said, I'm gonna link the Dabu. I mean not the Dabu. The another video at the end. So stay tuned for that. He made some great points. But this is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Because these women have been careless. They've been, there's a video of a woman walking downtown in heels at night with her face in her phone. And the man started socking her, beating the shit out of this woman, man. And he put her pants down and drug her into a back alley. And that woman might not be alive, but that shows you she was careless, man. Even if I'm out at night, in the middle of the night or at night somewhere, I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket and be eyes up and alert, because we come into some very troubling times, and these women are going to find out this the hard way. It says, "Many days and years shall you be troubled," which when you go into that, it goes into a day above a year. So it's going to feel like days, it's going to feel like years, but for a period of time, you women are going to be troubled. "Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease." And these women are going to be trembling, man. Ain't going to be no G.I. Janes. These women ain't going to be able to turn the tides of time, in this war. No, they're going to be out there, and they're going to be getting, dealt with, man. Popped, impregnated, and if not killed at the same time. This is the truth of the matter. You women are going to be in trouble. This is why you need a man. And right now they saying how majority of these men, the military in Ukraine, the men have died or are seriously wounded. So now they're going to call them the women. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." So a lot of you women are going to be used, um, as a fodder, okay, for this Russian military, and you're gonna be sitting off to war, okay, and that's gonna be the end of that, man. Okay, you women got hell to pay for all the hell you have done against the men of the Lord, and your feminism, okay. All this is gonna come back to bite you in the ass, man. This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahawah thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. So you women are gonna get brought low, man. You women are going to get brought low, and you're gonna be, humbled, man. Okay? Let me grab this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I don't make this too long. Bear with me. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 32. It says, verse 33. It says, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. And that's going on in Ukraine right now. Those women that had, that was looking for husbands and bridegrooms, they're all dead. They told them in the beginning of that war that the men of fighting age could not leave, and now they're saying the same thing for the women. It says, the women shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and it's like, yeah, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, which is young women of marriageable age, and the women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Okay, because all the men are going to be put to death. It says, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things, and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold the word of the Lord. Believe not the gods whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. You see? So these plagues are drawing nigh, and they are not slack. And they're going to have you women out there fighting, man. On the front lines, fighting to your death. Okay? Fighting to your death, man. And all you proud as women talk about toxic masculinity. Well, you're gonna be looking for some toxic masculinity in that day. In fact, I'm ending off of this right here. You're gonna be looking for some toxic masculinity in that day. You're gonna look for any kind of masculinity you can find, some protection. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, and 7 is just completion. So we're gonna have all these women coming to the conclusion that they're gonna need a man very soon. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And your reproach is, all the the evil and the wickedness, and the benefits you got from the society, and you use that to disrespect and lord over men. Well, that reproach is gonna come back to bite you in the ass, because nobody's gonna want to help you, and especially when you at war, and you got you gonna be a distraction to those troops while those other men try to escape, man. Horrific times are coming, man, and you people gonna be in a pitiful case if you don't have your BAHASHAM Yahshua on your side, man. So that being said, I'm gonna say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abba, prayers, lessons, edifying, so select. Stay tuned for the clip. Going into more on this topic from off-grid desert farming, or whatever his name is. But Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abba, Shalom.
Since the start of the Russian invasion on February the 24th. According to Ukrainians First Lady Olena Zelensky, at least 37,000 women have joined the armed forces, and more than 1,000 command units, Zelensky told a conference of women leaders and conflict survivors organized by the European Union a few weeks ago. Since the start of the war, most Ukrainian men between the ages of 18 and 60 have been banned from leaving the country. They are required to stay and fight. Women had not been called into the army until now. I am absolutely sure that Ukrainian women cannot be described as victims. We all have our own stories of resistance, said the First Lady of Ukraine, highlighting the role of women as doctors, nurses, teachers, and entrepreneurs in the war. Most of our doctors are women, as well as 50% of our business people working in the war economy. So, folks, Ukraine now is going to be drafting women because the men soldiers have either been killed or wounded. Their main fighting force has been decimated. So now they're going to draft women who have no military experience. They're not military. They're civilians that's going to be drafted into the army. They're going to be put on the front line and destroyed by Russian forces. By prolonging this war with the United States and NATO and our government prolonging this war, we are sentencing the Ukrainian people to death. What are they going to do next? No, are they going to open up the nursing homes? Are they going to open up the kindergarten and recruit kindergarten kids next after the women all get killed? Or take all the old people out of the nursing homes and put a uniform on them and give them a gun to go to the Russian front and be killed? Is that what our country's doing to Ukraine right now? Is that how we're supporting Ukraine? That now the trained military men in Ukraine have already been killed or wounded, most of them. And now they're going to recruit women that have no military experience, send them to the front line to get killed. Because we want to prolong the war. NATO wants to prolong the war. We want to kill, or it looks like, most of the population off in Ukraine so we can weaken the Russian army. Is that what a Ukrainian citizen is worth, just using up Russian ammunition? Is that all that we want to achieve in Ukraine, is to send these poor, defenseless, untrained civilians to the front line just to use up extra Russian ammunition? Is that how we're supporting Ukraine? The United States does not want Zelensky to make a peace treaty. That's why they're prolonging the war, folks. I'm telling you the truth. Our country, our government, NATO, could care less if every Ukrainian dies in this war. We don't care about Ukraine. We don't care about the Ukrainian people. All we care about is reaching our goals. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, whether you want to believe it or not. Folks, there is no